What's going on, everybody? Back again with another video. This time I'm going to take you through a super simple 5-minute abs workout that I do every morning and every night to be able to get some decent abs and keep them in decent shape over the lockdown period. You've got no excuses with this one. Do it in the morning and do it in the night if you can, ideally at least once a day. Okay, it only takes 5 minutes, so like I said, you've got no excuses. And over the course of the week, it's either going to be 30 minutes worth of ab work or 60 minutes worth of ab work, depending on how many times you do it each day. Let's get it done. It's only 5 simple exercises, and you said you've got no excuse. Let's go. Okay everyone, so I'm going to give you a little quick tip. If you are struggling with the exercises, or you're going to struggle with the exercises and you know you're not so good at abs, sit yourself on the floor in your living room and wedge your feet under the sofa. It's a great little way to support yourself, to get into the correct position and have that extra support to be able to pull yourself up during each one of these movements. Okay, so the first exercise is a very staple, common exercise, and it's the sit-up. But I'm going to take you through a quick teaching point that people forget and don't do when they're doing this, which is really going to amplify the engagement you get in your stomach while you're doing it. So, lay yourself down nice and flat. What you're going to do, instead of just pulling with the head, okay, you're kind of trying to pull from the shoulders. So you're going to round upper back off of the floor. When you get to this position, you're going to breathe out. When you breathe out in this position, you can then pull yourself up and squeeze your stomach, okay? Really squeeze your stomach. So if you look there, I'm trying to bring my bottom part of my ribs down to my belt line, okay? Squeezing down, breathing out. As we come down, we're rolling down the spine and then breathing in, okay? So it's what you don't want to do is to be too high up and then flopping down onto your back and having no engagement in your stomach when you're trying to pull yourself up. A lot of people find it hard is because they're trying to come up too straight, they're trying to go up towards the roof rather than going forwards. Roll up the spine, breathe out, squeeze the stomach, and then roll back down. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to go for is a leg raise. What I'm going to do here is lie flat again, we've spun round, and I'm going to put my hands underneath the sofa to support myself. I'm going to give you a couple of teaching points on this one to look out for, because a lot of people will hurt their lower back, or they get to the point of where they start feeling their lower back. So I'm going to teach you something that's going to stop that from happening. So what you're going to do is lie nice and flat. You're going to bring your head close to the bottom of the sofa, and you're going to put your hands underneath the bottom like this. Okay? From this point here, what I want you to do is lift the legs off the floor ever so slightly, okay? And what I'm going to get you to do is try not to arch your lower back. So as you can see, my back's arching here. What I want to do is engage my stomach and bring my ribs down to that belt line again and keep the stomach tense at all times. So it should look something like this, okay? You'll get to a point of where your legs lower down, where you'll want to arch your lower back. Stop at that point and come back up and then squeeze at the top. Okay, so the actual movement should look like this. It's going to keep our core engaged throughout the full movement. Just making sure that we get the most out of it. Doesn't look like much, but I can tell you from doing it right now, it definitely hurts. Nice and steady on the way down. We're not slamming our legs to the floor. Trying to make sure we don't arch the back. Keeping that core tense, coming up, lifting our hips off the floor, and again that's just to bring our belt line to our ribs, okay? Okay everybody, so the next exercise we're going to go for is a Russian twist. Now this exercise is really good for engaging all of your core, okay? So the first exercise we did is we were working a lot more of the top part of your stomach. Second exercise we did, the leg raise, is going to be working a lot more of your lower core. This one is going to be doing pretty much everything, okay? The angle that we're going to be at and the twisting involved is going to work in our obliques, the top and the bottom part of your abs, just because we're holding that position. What you're going to do, again, feet under the sofa, and make your lives a little bit easier. Sit your bum in, nice and tight, and then what you're going to do is lean back at around about a 45-degree angle, okay? Not right back, around about 45, and not sitting up too high. This is a perfect position here, and what I'm going to get you to do is to focus on bringing your shoulders across, okay? Too many times I see people just doing this with their hands. If you look how much this twists when I'm just doing this with my hands, zero, okay? Focus on bringing your shoulders across across each side. That's going to get that twist in the obliques and get the most out of the movement. Okay, we're going to do it. Let's do it properly. All right. So arms forward. We're going to bring it across. Aiming to bring that shoulder facing this way, and again across the other side, facing that way. Leaning back, keeping the tension. Doesn't have to be too fast. From side to side, like so. Alright everyone, so the exercise we're going to go for last is a plank, okay? I'm going to teach you a couple of points on this one that I really like to look for when teaching clients how to do a plank properly. So let's do it. So, elbows on the floor. What I want you to do is directly keep your shoulders above your elbows. I'm going to get you to tense your core, tense your bum, and tense your quads when doing this movement. And with your hands, okay, a lot of people like to have them together. Personally, I like to have them straight out and then flat on the floor. It's just a bit better for stability, okay? So from this position here, you're on your toes, your feet are together, and you're going to come up, tensing the core, and like I said, you can position yourself just by moving your feet a little bit. And I'm going to get you to bring your shoulders directly above your elbows. You're going to hold this, make sure you're tensing your quads, your bum, and your stomach. Hold that still. Okay, so that's my 4 exercises for my morning routine. What I'm going to get you to do is do a minute's worth of exercise and 15 seconds worth of rest, okay? So your first exercise is going to be 60 seconds long, 15 seconds rest, and then you're into the next exercise in circuit format, okay? If you are wanting to challenge yourself a little bit, obviously this workout takes 5 minutes only. Take it to 10 minutes and double it up, do it for another round, and that'll give you a really good ab workout. And like I said, it's only 10 minutes. You can go as long as you want, but let's see what you've got. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another video very shortly. Bye.